Have you ever been completely exhausted and yet still had to do stuff? Well, today's that day for me. I have no motivation, little to no energy, and yet I still have a full boxing workout program. What am I gonna do about that? Well, I'm gonna show out anyway, so this is what I'm gonna keep in, this is what I'm gonna cut. So follow along, 0 to hero part, whatever this is, we're doing it at home. Was not able to make it to class today. Let's get in, let's just get this work done, because I'm ready for it to be over with. Got the bag all set up. Now it's time to make sure I'm tracking my heart rate during this workout. So I'm working on the bag. Yes, I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I don't want to do it. But this is what we're going to do. This is how we cut out what we don't need and keep what we do need. Because technically right now, I need everything. And I do mean everything that I can get in to my practices, my workouts, my drills, my technique, everything, how I focus, how I dial in, what I overemphasize, what I underemphasize is right now I just really need everything. How do we cut it then? Where are we making less so I can get through it just fine with not feeling completely up to it? Well, it's going to be, we're going to cut on specificity and think more globally. Now, that just means instead of doing a lot of something super specific, I'm going to be doing a lot of different things today. And when I'm working on the bag, I'm not going to spend many rounds there. We're going to have 3 or 4 rounds on the bag. In total, we're going to work through about 12 rounds today. 3 minutes on, 1 minute off. I'm trying to keep my conditioning high at least, but to entertain myself, to motivate and keep my discipline high so I can at least get through it, I need more diversification. So how am I doing that? Well, on the bag, I'm really just trying to have fun with it, with remembering moving my hips, moving my head, and stepping side to side to practice my footwork. As you can see, there's not a lot of space here. I do not have a lot of room to move around. And with the bag being in the cage, I can't circle around the bag. I can't do anything special. It's a very tight area, but I can move front, back, side to side just a little bit. So I'm trying to have a little bit of fun with it. I want to feel like I'm dancing around the bag while also giving it the beans. So that's what we're doing. That's what we're going to be cutting. So we are going to be diversifying everything that we're doing today. We're not going to focus on one specific thing. We're just going to try to get 1% better on a little bit of everything today. So let's keep hitting the bag and then we'll go to the next thing. What are we doing yet? Round 6 is completed, and honestly, I'm feeling a little bit better, but sure you can tell the effort so far sucks. Like, really sucks. It's not great, but we're gonna go outside. We're gonna do some footwork. I don't know where to set you up, so I think she'll hold you in my hand. Think that's fair? I don't know, we're about to see. Besides, it's hot out here, so it's more conditioning a little bit. See if I can get my mind out of control and do some footwork. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm working on that footwork. Really just the pacing, pushing off on the outside leg or the back leg or the front leg, depending which direction I'm gonna go. Like if I'm going to the left, I'm pushing off the right. And if I'm going to the right, I'm pushing off the left. It's something that my brain doesn't like treat as a habit yet. It's still a forced thought. It's getting a lot better. I mean, you guys can't see it when I'm working on the bag. And then again, I don't have enough space when I'm boxing at home to be able to do that. But I'm noticing that it's a lot more fluid. It's a lot easier, and it's holding up a lot better when I'm trying to do it. Like with punches and more head movement. My footwork is reacting better to it. But being low in energy, I definitely need to slow it down a little bit, because the more tired I get, the less quality I'm getting today. So yeah. Okay, well, we did 3 rounds of footwork with a little bit of head movement, and I just stopped recording because I needed my hands up to practice, but it worked out pretty well. So I think we're gonna go practice exclusively head movement with a makeshift slip bag, which means I'm gonna put some fishing line around a water bottle and work on that. But I'm gonna have to make it real quick because my last one got thrown away. So I'm gonna go make that real quick so we can move on with today's boxing workout. Rounds with a little bit of work from everything. I know I got a little bit more I need to do as far as some like corrective stuff that goes, and maybe a couple minute things. Practice a couple combos on the bag or something with incorporating some head movement, but it's pretty much all gonna look the same. But as you see, I didn't really cut anything. I think the only thing I cut was the order, so I could regain a little bit more energy because the intensity was higher than I needed it to be. So that's the only thing I cut, because if you really want to do something, then just do the work. Just do the work. On days that you're really tired and you need to cut something, cut back the volume. you know, search for a little bit of quality there, unless it's a conditioning thing you need to work on. Then cut back the intensity and focus on the volume itself. So it really depends what you're going for, what you need, and what you should cut and what you shouldn't count. I have one more round somewhere that I missed and I don't know where it was, but long story short, I need to work on a couple other things, but that's basically it. Anyway, long story short, depending on what you're trying to cut, well, what you're trying to do, that'll tell you what you need to cut. If I was working on my conditioning, I would cut back the intensity and I would push towards quality, or, well, I wouldn't cut back intensity for quality, I would cut back intensity for conditioning. I would cut back volume if I needed intensity and quality of intensity. But today I just cut back the intensity just a little bit so I could focus just on the quantity and the quality, because there's a lot of stuff I needed to cover today. Today's a very technical day and just a touch of conditioning. So with all that being said, a lot enveloped, but that's what it would look like, which I hope it was clear. I don't know if it was clear. Sometimes when I make these videos, I kind of lose track of what the intention is, but the intention is I'm exhausted, I'm tired, I don't feel like doing this whatsoever today. I really just want to relax, you know, I want to find some other stuff I want to work on. But you need to do it, right? So that's the point. What I cut was just the intensity, so I could focus on how I was moving, being aware of how I moved, and where to get that in at. So anyway, that's how that looks on a day you're not feeling it. You still do it, and maybe for not quite as long. Today, I'm lucky enough, I have a little spare time, so I think I'll probably spend an extra 15-20 minutes working on some smaller stuff. But overall, all in all, I got everything in that I needed to, and we made it happen. That's the important aspect that we really want to develop here, and that's what we're going to keep working on. So thank you for joining me for another video. I hope this helps on days where you're not feeling it. So on a bad day, have a plan and just cut back one of the three things. You have intensity, you have quantity, and then you have quality. Never sacrifice quality, ever. Either cut back the intensity or cut back the volume or quantity that you need to be able to perform at. Keep the quality there. It'll make up for the rest and at least hold you where you're at until you have more energy to come back to it and improve it even further. Plus the quality helps you improve, even if the other two aren't there really. So, moral of the story, I hope that helps. I really do. If you need to cut something back, try one of those two. Always keep quality though. I feel I'm rambling now. I don't know. I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, stay cool and stay small, and of course stay silly. I'll catch you all in the next video. Till then, later. Shimmy, 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 shimmy. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy.